Now we have to solve this whole problem, and we have to compute all the loads in this. So first of all, we have to compute dead load of components. In dead load of components, we have superstructure first of all. This is a column superstructure. This will be superstructure and this will be substructure. Okay. So in superstructure, first of all, barriers like this. This is a barrier. We have to find these barriers, weight, load on what? This barrier weight on this pier. Okay, at the base of this pier. So barrier are two. Here is two barrier. This is number 1 and 2. These two barrier weight we have to compute. Two barrier and each barrier weight is this. Each barrier weight is this is barrier and 421 pounds. If I convert it to kips, so 421.421 kip per feet. So 421 kip and 85. Its tributary length is 85. If I cut this and this from here, this will be 85. If I erase its whole, watch this. This is whole from here to here. This is also 85 and from here to here is 85, which is given in the question. So if I take its tributary length, half will be this length and half will be this length. This whole tributary length will be 85 feet. So this, I take this 85 feet. So the barrier weight on the pier, on this pier, barrier weight on this pier, it will be this 71.6 kip. Okay, and the deck after the barrier, this is barrier, after this barrier, and we have to compute this deck load. Okay, so deck load is 8.5 inch. It is in inch. If I convert it into foot, so 8.5 divided by 12, so it will become equal to 0.71 feet. So 0.71 feet multiplied by 43.08, which is its whole weight. 43. This is 43.08. This deck is start from here to here to this. This is the whole deck. Okay. So 43 multiplied by 8.5 multiplied by this length. Its length, like this length. This is 8.5. Thickness is 8.5 and 8.5 or 0.71 feet. 0.71 feet multiplied by from here to here, it is 43.08 feet and its tributary length is 85 feet multiplied by 85 feet. So 0.71 feet multiply 43.08 multiply by 85 feet multiply its unit weight, concrete unit weight. So the deck load on the pier will be 389.1 kip. Deck load on this pier, deck load will this much, 389.1. Okay, and after the deck load there will be stay in place formwork. This here will be a stay in place. If I zoom it, if I show it another diagram, so here at the beam, between the beam, here will be stay in place formwork. So it will specific load. It will have a specific load. So its load will be we will calculate its load, stay in place formwork. So for stay in places, like if you see here will be stay in place formwork and here will be 1 2 3 4 stay in places formwork. So 4 pieces. Okay, and each piece length have this much. If you calculate its length, this is whole from center to center. This is 9 feet. If you neglect this much, see here, from here center to center distance is 9 feet, and if I negative this from this 9 feet, and I will have this much distance. This much distance will equal to 9 feet minus, this is 10 inches and minus 10 inches, and the 10 is minus 10 and minus 20 inches. If I convert it into feet, this is in inches, so 20 inches divided by 12, so it will become equal 1.67 feet. So 9 minus 1.67 feet, this much. Okay, 9 minus 6, 1.67 feet, multiply by 85 feet. This is whole, this tributary length, multiply by this tributary length will be 85, multiply by its weight, each SIP weight in square feet. So it's will be 0.2, and the total weight of stay in place formwork is 49.8 kip. After the stay in place formwork, there is a beam haunch which is at the top of the beam and bottom of the deck. So this is beam haunch will be throughout this. If you check this, here will be, there is not shown, so here will be a beam haunch here, and it will be continue in the whole bridge. This will be like here is continued this beam haunch. So 5 beam haunch, because there is 5 beams, 1 2 3 4 5 beams, and there will be a 5 beam haunch, and each beam haunch is 0.17. okay, 0.17 multiplied by 1.67. 1.67 each beam haunch width. This is its width, and this is its thickness, and this is length. So this is a beam haunch at the top of the beam like this, and its width will be like the beam. Its width will be 20, 10 from this side and 10 from this side. This will be 20, its width 20 inches. Okay, 20 divided by 12, it will become 1.67 feet, and the length will be 85 feet, and its thickness, its height is 2 inches. 2 divided by 12, it will become 0.17 feet. Okay, so there is by 5 beams, its thickness, its width, and its length, and concrete unit weight. So 18 kip is weight of beam haunch on the pier. And beams length is running feet, length is 0.822 kip per running feet. So there is 5 beams, and 0.822 kip per feet have its weight, and 85 feet its length, tributary length. Beam weight on the beam haunch will be 349.4, and the in diaphragm weight will be this is in diaphragm, this is here is not shown, and if I show the another diagram, this is a diaphragm, and its weight, its each weight is 4 kip. There is 1 2 3 4 in diaphragm. Okay, this is 4 in diaphragm, and each in diaphragm have 4 kip weight, and the 2 on the both side. There is in diaphragm on both side, on this side, and this side. This 2 in diaphragm, we will calculate this into 2 in diaphragm. So its weight on this pier will be this much, 32 kip.